was contemplating. I haven't made a video in a few days, and I was, looking on the Twitterverse, seeing like if anything was interesting that I wanted to make a video on. And nothing really stuck to my eye, but I saw this one video, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna make a video on it, even though I don't really like, not really care too much about these two people, but mainly one of them. I like to try not to talk about him too much, especially because when it comes to my channel, I try to stay away from a lot of political things. And when it comes to being, PC, a lot of the political stuff, I try to remain relatively neutral. I never like to give off my political views, to be honest. I don't really fucking have any anyways, because I really don't give a shit majority of the fucking time. But you know what? But you know what? I was like, fuck it. I'm going to make this video about Andrew Tate. So, Andrew Tate has been just in the forefront of the internet for like the past, 2 years, I'd say? 2-3 years? I think it was was it during or after 2020, initial COVID lockdown? I think it was after. So he's been massive for 2 years. And he's very big on... the thing that he's probably biggest on is him bashing women. At least what the internet says is he's a full woman hater, and he hates women and all this kind of shit. You can make that whatever you want. That's what I'm here to talk about. But then, on his recent podcast, he made fun of Canadian men, and there's that ongoing joke on the internet where and especially in America, where people from Canada are just just a lower civilians. They're just kind of, they're all right. They're I think I remember hearing one saying for them where it's just they're like the room above a really cool party where America's just going off and everything, and then Canada's just up there just chilling oh, how about you? How are you? And, being extremely nice people and very calm people, not very aggressive. And it's kind of, kind of a joke to take the piss out of Canada. If you've watched South Park, oh my god, some of the best episodes are the Canadian episodes. That one where Canada goes on strike and no one fucking takes them seriously is fucking hilarious. That is one of my favorite South Park episodes, especially where they're those guys on the ice, the floating iceberg or whatever. They're just floating away. And they're just I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. And it's just that's fucking hilarious. So Andrew Tate goes ahead and takes a piss out of Canada. So I'm going to show you the clip now. And it's just him. He's basically calling Canadian men lower. They're not real men, pretty much.
Being from Canada. Imagine saying I'm a man. From where? From Canada. What? That doesn't go together. What are you talking about? Wait, you're a man? From Canada? Can't be. No, I'm a man. Nah, you're not, bro. Of course you're not. There's no men in Canada. Fucking joke thing.
So, you can obviously, that some people can take that, obviously, the fucking wrong way. And who's the one motherfucker that takes it the wrong way? And the one guy that whenever you come at him in any sort of way, even if it's a fucking joke or anything, he takes it to the most serious fucking thing. Drake would have to, at least to me, when it comes to when people take a dig at him, have to be the biggest fucking crybaby that there ever is, especially for someone of his stature. You are so fucking popular, and so what's the point of even responding to shit like this? So he's kind of thing that he responded to. He sends this thing after Andrew Tate sort of necessarily says disrespects Canadian men or whatever. He goes ahead and replies or makes a thing, and he says green light. And I'm pretty sure and if you don't really know, that's kind of basically he's not meaning it in the sense of oh, it's a good thing. Green means good, right? No. In this context, green light basically means for someone to put a hit out on someone else. You have the green light to go ahead and attack this man, pretty much. And I remember there's some other shit. There's so much shit in the past where someone has slightly taken a dig at Drake, or someone has accused him of copying lyrics and not writing his own songs, and he gets so up fucking tight about it. Now you can say whatever the fuck you want about Andrew Tate. You can hate him. You say that he's like this or that he's, you know, a misogynist piece of shit. But you know what? Majority of the fucking times, there is no way that that man is serious. Like, there is no fucking shot that every single thing that Andrew Tate says, that he's 100% serious about what he says. He's obviously just taking the piss, man. And like, you could be saying like, oh, Drake's joking as well. But Drake has done this so many fucking times over the years that whenever someone's taken a slight dig at him, that he like has to respond every single time. It's like, bro, you're a fucking... I think Drake's now a billionaire. I'm pretty sure he's that rich now. That he's now become a billionaire. You are so rich. You're not someone like fucking me who's got fuck all subscribers and, you know, has no money. And, you know, when someone comes at their pride and someone comes in for their pride, I'm going to get fucking pissed off about it because no one else is going to like defend me. And it's like, what am I going to do? Hide behind my millions? I don't fucking have millions. I have shit. I have fucking, you know, fake katana sword back there. You know, this is all I fucking have. You have like so much money, man. Why are you responding to someone like that? And like I said before, it's so obvious that Andrew Tate is taking the fucking piss. This man takes the piss out of so much shit. I have seen so many videos over the year of Andrew Tate saying like the most ridiculous shit, especially when he first came out, was saying so much ridiculous shit, especially when it came to like women and shit like that. And there is no chance, there is no shot that you can tell me that every single time he has spoken about stuff that he is 100% serious. There is no fucking chance. I definitely think that some things that he says, he's 100% serious about, and that he, you know, he fully believes in with some of the things that he tries to do, some of the things that he says. But, you know, in order to get popular on the internet, you have to say some ridiculous shit. You really fucking have to. Like, majority of the people who get popular on the internet these days, you know, they get popular from doing something, you know, just ridiculous, extremely ridiculous, out of the ordinary. And Andrew Tate couldn't just go on to his podcast, you know, because his whole thing is meant to be like, oh, I'm trying to help out young men. And obviously he couldn't, you know, go on his podcast and just be like, oh yeah, this is what we do. You know, this is how you do it. This is how to progressively, you know, with your finances and how to deal with your finances and how you should treat women and, well, you should find yourself a really nice girl. Of course he's going to fucking take it to the extreme, bro. Hey, you know, to get popular, yeah, this man was rich before, but I bet you any money that since he's been big on the internet, he is now worth a lot fucking more than he was beforehand. Of course he is, man. And he's a lot more popular. He doesn't give a fuck. Andrew Tate really doesn't give a shit. He's got so much money that he doesn't give a fuck what he says, and he doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks of him. Like, I really don't think that Andrew Tate gives a fuck about Drake saying this. I would really love to see Andrew Tate respond to something like this and say, you know, say, go ahead, do whatever the fuck you can. I'd like to see you try. But I like how Drake always responds to shit like this. Like, why does this man always have to, you know, whenever he types, he always types cryptic, like, just bullshit. Majority of the times, it's not even fucking English. Like, that whole shit that happened, like, a few days ago with him and Drewski, where, like, apparently Drake stole some lyrics from one of Drewski's songs, and then they responded to Drewski's video on Instagram, and they responded in, like, some literally bullshit, like, just speak English. Do you know how to speak English majority of the times? Because I've seen him in interviews, and you know what, Drake in interviews, he actually he speaks fine. Why is it that when this man is typing, he's always going to type like this? I don't know what else much to say about this. I just thought that this situation, like I said, I couldn't really find too much else to talk about today. I've got some other videos that I want to make, more just about, like, you know, not really just random shit that I find about on the internet, but ones that I've got, like, planned in my head, especially like anime and just something really stupid that I personally think is funny. But yeah, this is the only thing I could find, and I found it kind of dumb and kind of funny, so I just want to talk about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this down below. Let me know what you guys think about Drake and Andrew Tate. I'm really curious to know I don't really know what the internet's perception is on Andrew Tate these days. Does everyone still hate the guy? I mean, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't hate him, I don't like him. Like, I just have middle ground on him. Drake, yeah, same for me. Like, I don't like him, I don't hate him. Like, I'm not a massive Drake fan. I just think that, you know, he's a bit cringe sometimes. You know, those Drake memes on TikTok were fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think. Peace out.